we just go and keep on backtracking, and then you head over here to this screen, and then we can get some beans. That bean right there, and then if you keep going to the, I think it's the bottom right. Yep, the bottom right. Then you can get yourself another bean. And then, if you go past the part that we can't get to as Mario and Luigi, which is the body slam part, then you get 3 beans in this screen. One being on the top, the other one being right there, and then the other one being over here on this very bottom right of this side. And then you can actually head over to the bottom over here. And, well, first off, if you glide your way this way, then you can get yourself some coins as well as a super syrup jar. But then you can also go over here to this side, that you can't do anything at all with Bowser. But over here you can get yourself 2 beans, one being on the left side, and then the other one, you jump over this little spot, and get yourself another bean right over there. There's also some platforms if you use the balloon to go over to that part, but it gives you nothing. There's 2 signposts, which presumably gives you the combination to fight the shrooms. So then there's another bean right over here, so we're going to go ahead and drill our way to get this bean. And then I believe we have one more bean. Okay, yeah, that's the last one right there. And that concludes all 38 beans of Bowser's Castle. Okay, and now we are going to finally make our way to Plaque Beach. And so to make our way to Plaque Beach, we're going to go head down over here. We actually have not went down here because if you're, as you can see right here, this takes us all the way back to KB Cave. One of the very first areas that we explored as Bowser. So you go ahead and keep on falling down here, and this is how you make your way to Blubble Lake from KB Cave here. So this is actually a shortcut back to Plaque Beach. So if you head down there, you can go to Plaque Beach that way. But we're not going to do that here. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for beans in KB Cave while I'm here. I think it's just, well, convenient for me to do it, so let's go ahead and just do it. Alright, so what we want to do here is we want to go behind this rock over here and collect this bean right over here. You actually cannot fall down the little mines that you see over there. You just cannot, that's just an area that you just can't go to as Mario and Luigi. I believe you can as Bowser. So head down over there, then you can get yourself another bean, and then you can head down this way. You can actually dig underneath those trees in order to head over to this area over here, and this is a new enemy that you can fight as Mario and Luigi. So these enemies are called Borps. They're really easy to defeat here. They will pretty much shoot out these little smokes at you. You just gotta jump over them. I think they also have another attack, but that's pretty much what those enemies are. If you head all the way to the bottom of the screen, then you can make your way over here and grab yourself another bean right over there. And then there, I believe there's another bean if you head over here. Yes, there is. And you get yourself another bean. The next bean is found right up to the top of this screen over here. I might show off the map here, that way you have an idea of where I'm at. Okay, so there's another bean right up here if you go all the way to this middle section of the screen. And then if you go a bit above that middle section, you get yourself another bean. And yeah, showing off the bottom screen kind of helps because I'm doing a lot of cutting around just so I can save all the walking around. So in this area right here, where you can access through like Bowser's Flames, then you can get yourself another bean. And then in the very first screen that you start out with as Bowser, then there's another bean in this little area. If you make your way over past this screen over here, this is a bit of a shortcut in order to get back to the end of KB Cave, but right there you can get yourself your last bean. And with that, that should make all 11 beans that you can find here in KB Cave. So then you fall down, and here we are, we're at the very end. And then you go ahead and make your way down this way. Then here we are, welcome back to Plaque Beach. Are you at the beach yet? Remember the third stage is atop a cliff. Cliff is to the north. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we got. So if we go ahead and make our way here, there's actually plenty of little spots that you couldn't explore as Bowser, but now you can as the Bros. Starting off, we got a new enemy here. These enemies you cannot jump on at all. These are called Drillbit Crabs, and they don't have a lot of HP. They have 2 moves. They can bury under the ground and try to hit you from below, and then they can also just straight up charge at you. Alright, so right there you get yourself a syrup jar right over there. Now you want to actually pay attention. The sand on the ground makes it kind of hard to see where the beans are, and there are actually a lot of beans, but fortunately you'll have to find half the amount that it displays in Plaque Beach. But I would still like to make sure that I'm finding all the beans here. Okay, this one is actually like perfectly visible right there. So that's the first bean out of 57, by the way. But you'll have to find, I think the number comes out to be 36. Well, actually, no. 36 you get, like, in one area, but... So, I believe you can only need to find, like, 21 of them, really. Alright, so let's see. Head over here, get yourself another bean right over there. And then we gotta go ahead and just keep going north. There's actually some side areas that I'm not worrying about right now, because the side areas will be explored whenever, like, later, because I have to go to those areas anyway. Okay, head up here, get yourself a mushroom right over there. Alright, so we go and keep going north. If you go to right there's actually nothing. And then head up this way, get yourself more coins. This crab is going to be annoying. Oh my gosh, okay, we avoided you. Alright, trying to keep my eyes peeled here, because sometimes it's hard to see these beans. Alright, and so, FYI, clip is to the west. So you gotta go right there. So that's where we're supposed to go, but, I'm actually gonna go do something else. So you'll see what that is in a moment. You go and head over here, grab yourself another bean. Right there. Just like that, a special bean. And then, now we have this little house over here. You could not enter this house as Bowser. So here we are. We have this guy right over here. You're what? Me? I'm Cuzzle. Who, me? I just told you, I'm Cuzzle. Did I say that? My ears aren't so good. You can tell by looking, I bet. But I used to be called a sage. Ooh, a sage? But unfortunately, it is not the sage that we're looking for here. This is actually, believe it or not, the second sage. As you remember, Bowser took a star here from some guy named Cuzzle. This is Cuzzle right here. And so this is actually the second sage right over here. This guy is, he likes puzzles, and he tells that young people do not like puzzles. I like puzzles. Sometimes. It kind of depends on, because I only like some of those certain kinds of puzzles. I'm not usually good with puzzle games, but again, it just depends. Alright, but yeah, so there he says that there's a puzzle that he's trying to do, but he can't seem to finish it, so we're going to go ahead and do one for him here. And so what's nice about his puzzles is that there's actually a little display up on the top, so you know what the puzzle looks like here. So again, my strategy with puzzles is I start out with the outside pieces, and then pretty much work my way around, and then when I'm done with the outside pieces, then I can focus on the middle pieces. So. there it is! You did it! She's done! And the puzzles will turn into attack pieces! And, yeah, the way puzzles work is whenever you complete a puzzle, then it becomes real. And in this case, it becomes an attack piece, which means we learn a special attack. Now, this special attack is interesting. This special attack here is called Spin Pipe. So the way it works is Mario and Luigi are inside of a pipe, and the pipe's gonna flip around, and then you have to pretty much memorize where Mario and Luigi are inside the pipe, and then pretty much press the button according to which of the bottom pipe it lands. So, alright, so the next thing that Cuzzle's going to say is he wants to design his house, but because his house is empty, as you can see, it's a pretty sad looking house. We need to look for puzzle sacks. And the puzzle sacks are located around Plaque Beach. And he's gonna reward us some beans whenever we complete a puzzle sack. Because the puzzle sacks are gonna contain puzzles that they gotta do. And then, yeah, so he's going to actually show us the locations of where the puzzle sacks are. So there's one there, there, and there. So, the reason I didn't explore some of those side areas right there is because, well, I was going to go to those areas anyway in order to... Do you need to hurry and find the third cure? You do. The third stage is atop a high cliff. Okay, you gotta be patient, man. I'm in the middle of doing something. Can't you see, Dr. Totally? Oh my gosh. So we gotta go ahead and look for these puzzle sacks. So we're gonna go ahead and do that here. So this is where we fought the blooper boss, the very first boss of the game. And then we're going to go ahead and head up this way here, because over here you can get yourself another bean right over there. And then we go ahead and I'm gonna pretty much like check, bearing my surroundings here, because I don't want to miss any beans. It would be quite a shame if that happens. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and head on this way. And this area right here requires you to have the balloon ability. Otherwise, you cannot actually get this puzzle sack on this screen. Why can I not get up there? Oh wait, I know why. It's because I gotta get up there through this. Like this. There we go. And right there you get yourself a max nut. And then, there's a bean hole right there, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way over here. Grab this, just like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this again. Because as you can see, the first of the puzzle sacks that we were looking for is right over here. So we go ahead and hit this and get the first of the 4 puzzle sacks that we are after. So the next place of interest that we're going to go is right over here. So we go and hop on these steps right here. This is an area that you cannot access as Bowser at all. And to make your way over here, you go to another bean. And then we go and head on this way. And then here we have a bit of an interesting area here. So if you have the bean, the drill ability, then you can make your way and head over here, grab these blocks over here, which will contain coins, and then a heartware is an armor that allows you to increase your HP stat if that's your thing. Alright, so then use the balloon ability to make your way right over here to a star candy. And I cannot actually make my way over here, so we're gonna go ahead and try this again. And then jump up this way. And then grab the next puzzle sack right here to do our next puzzle of Cuzzle's Puzzles. Alright, then we go ahead and head on over here to this side right here. Grab yourself 100 smackaroos. And then you can go and head on this side over here. You can grab yourself a syrup jar. And I believe that is it for this screen over here. That blue shell will just allows you just pretty much break that little tooth over there. If you want to make it over there without needing the drill ability. So if you head over here to this particular screen, you want to go ahead and jump up on these steps over here if you want to really get anything out of this, because you go ahead and head up to this part, grab yourself some blocks over here. Okay, I'm thinking of a different screen, because this is not the screen that I'm thinking of. But you can head over here and grab yourself another bean right there, and then we have another bean in this little mountain part. So there's a lot of climbing involved in this particular screen. Let's see what we got going on here. Head over here, grab yourself another bean. And let's see. Okay, the next puzzle sack is right up there. And then you go and head on this way, grab yourself another bean, and you can fall down right this way, and then you can get yourself another bean over here. And then now we gotta go ahead and try this again. And let's see what we got going on. Head up this way. And grab yourself the next puzzle sack. Amazing stuff. So that's 3 of them right now. And then now we're going to head up to this side, because I believe there is... Okay, big stomp boots. This will increase your jump power. Okay, last but not least, if you go ahead and head towards the beginning here, you want to go ahead and head up to these steps. Okay, this is what I was thinking of right here. This is the screen I was thinking of. Because you're not going to get much if you do not go up to these steps over here. Okay, so right over here, you want to go ahead and use the drill move to grab these beans right, or that bean right there, as well as to head over here to grab the next puzzle sack. Alright, now, okay. So head up here, and then head up this way. There's some max nuts right over there, and then finally head over here. Grab this next bean, and then 50 coins. Okay, so then there's another bean over here. All right, so we're gonna make our way back to Cuzzle now that we found all the puzzle sacks, and let's go ahead and see what we got here. All right, so there are. Oh, okay. So either I'm foggy or that is a star cure. Got me a long story about it. Listen to, okay, let's go and hear about this. Well, I'm a bit older and more shrivelly now, but I used to be a sage and a popular one too. Tots today, they just care about their looks, but not old Cuzzle. I didn't give a toot about him. Me, I took pride in using the old bean to solve me a quiz or a humdinger of a puzzle. Wow, excellent job, Cuzzle. Absolutely brilliant, Cuzzle. You're really hip, Cuzzle. And yep, I was hip, alright. I can still picture myself as I was then. Hip, really hip. This house was a party pad back then. Luxurious decor, catering bands, the works, but that were a while ago. Anyway, just the other day, I was enjoying me a fine puzzle, and as my custom when I had me a doozy of a pickle. I was about to put in the final piece, and at that moment, yup, at that exact moment, he arrived! It's Bowser! He came in pure anger. I tried to have him do a puzzle, but within 30 seconds he got way too peeved. He said, I don't get it! So we started racing him a ruckus and messed up all the furniture in the room. On top of that, the galoots ran off with the Star Cure, which I saved his charge. Oh, it's a tough little tale. Yep. Okay, so that's how Bowser took the Star Cure and had it in his castle. And somehow Bowser doesn't remember that, but now we get to help him restore his house here, so let's go ahead and do a puzzle here. Now actually, you can redo puzzles, and you can do them in a bit of a time limit, and you get rewarded for doing the puzzles really fast, but I'm not gonna really do it because it's nothing that important. So let's go ahead and do this puzzle right here.
Alright, and so if we're completing the sofa puzzle, then the entire board becomes a couch. Can't wait to have a nap on that. That's some puzzling skill here, and we get some beans. And so we get a heart bean, special bean, and power bean. That's 3 beans for that right there. And then we get to do another puzzle, so let's go ahead and do the table. And we completed the table puzzle. And so with that, we now have a table right there. Now that there is what I call a hip design. Alright, and then our reward, of course, is some beans right there. 3 more beans. And then now we're gonna go ahead and do another puzzle. So this is the carpet. So let's go ahead and fill in the carpet. And there we go! We have completed the carpet! Yep, hip. And then, as usual, get some beans right over here. 3 more beans. It's still 9 beans that you get from Cuzzle. And then, the final one here. So let's go ahead and do this one. This one's the mystery window. Well, that puzzle was definitely a little bit trickier than the other ones, but we go ahead and do this, complete that puzzle, and we get ourselves a nice window. So now his house is pretty much nice and designed here, so it's not the empty house that we once know this house as, just like that. That's pleasant, awful pleasant, Tots. All them old memories come flooding back. You two are good folk for indulging the request of this old coot. You deserve a fine reward. Yep, I'm talking beans, but now you know beans. And we get 10 of each of these beans. That's 30 beans right there. So all that is a total of 39 beans that we have completed of Cuzzle right here. We only need 2 more beans left in Plaque Beach, and I know for sure one of them is in the area that we're supposed to go, and then there's also another one somewhere that I probably either missed or it's in that same area as well. But with that being said, that is going to be it for this episode of Mario & Luigi Bowser's Side Story, and next time we are going to head this way over here. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.